white jersey. Cincinnati Aiken. And the dark jersey will be North right off the tip. 2 points coming around with you from Ohio, Dominican. Yeah, that was North now. Aiken get in the black, purple. Colton kicks it out, 3 on the way, good. Big physical presence in the middle. Aiken. The roll now comes back to the top. Short. Ends up with top. Chris Washington Jr. Stop. Pops. From the left point. Good.
Chris Washington Jr.
Pressure put on by Neal ahead it comes and underneath where he's tall enough to just take away good look from Pretty. Fouls of the game so far.
Where fouls are 0.
poked away again. On the floor, people diving, making a play. We're going to get a help ball.
Help position, they'll stay there. Cincinnati Aiken.
Inbounds it and just goes up tall.
That's behind DeAndre by short.
I'm sorry, yeah, how short it puts it up.
Chris Washington Jr.
Three on the way, off the back of the iron, and the rebound comes to Washington. Quickly down. It's a time running it up and in.
DeAndre by short. Falcon. Time on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second time. 30 seconds right now. Let's go on.
Champions last year. Here comes Aiken with a 6-point lead. Losing the home out of that. This Washington
First,
right side. Little crossover move, little Euro step, no good. Rebound, put back up and in. Just the second foul against Cincinnati Aiken. Team to 10. Here they go. Green lays it up in. To 7. Inside a minute.
Warriors.
Short. Aiken down quickly. Shot no good. Roman the rebound. Stop, looks for help. Gets it from the corner. There's Cornet.
Life moves fast, and Buckeye is here to keep you moving. It's just as exciting. Passing the keys to your new teen driver? Treat yourself to an upgrade you'll love. Family getting bigger? Buckeye's got the perfect, spacious, safety-packed vehicle for every new arrival. Wherever life takes you, Buckeye Nissan, Georgesville Nissan, Buckeye Honda, and Buckeye Toyota are ready to drive you forward. Your life, your car, your choice. Choose Buckeye.
We get ready for the second quarter of action here at Ohio Dominican, 19-15. Cincinnati Aiken with the 4-point lead, but Westerville North battled back with some big points down the stretch in that first quarter. 7 points so far for Elijah McCree. 6 for Tyson Cornett. Tony Cornett. Tyson does get in there. Westerville North with the ball to start. McCree shot no good. Rebound underneath to Washington. Also, why he got the ball on the floor. Caden Ball went in there now. That's gets it back out to Washington. Out top. Kevin Bly will hand back. And slips a little coming down and tries to put it on the floor. That was Roman Ferguson. But it'll be called a travel. We'll go the other way. McCree will give it back to Perkins, who will bring it up. Perkins passed to the corner Roman, and he stepped on the line. Had a little help, but not enough to call the foul. And Aiken will get it back up 19-15. Desmond Oconte back in there for Westerville North. And stepping on the line. We'll go the other way. Perkins to bring it up. Round it goes. Some back screens, one low, one high. Roman will get it low and then come back out to McCree. Comes off the screen, spins into the lane, stops at the free throw line. Finds Tyson, who had the ability to look at his feet as he came down. And we're going to get a foul. Damian King will shoot it. And first one good. I think they just gave the points to the wrong team. We'll see if I'm right. I think it should be 19-16. Aiken the rebound. We'll get the score fixture. I think they've got it wrong across the way. We'll check. There's some complaining going on. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Westerville North to basketball. Roman. Perkins. Cross court it goes. King will take the shot. Hard off the backside. Rebound comes to Aiken. And we got it right. It is 19-16. Kevin Bly goes to Carr Short. Carr Short gets it back. Into the lane he comes. Against pressure, puts it up. King the rebound. Quickly ahead. That's Medane. Gets it back to Roman, who lays it up and in. 1 point game now. Washington moves around traffic, spins back to the top. Baldwin on the ground, taken away from him by Perkins. Chance to take the lead and knocked out of his hand, gets it back and lays it in. Beautiful play by Tyson Perkins. Fly down, lays it up and in. And we're going to get a timeout called as Bly gets it to go to give his team the lead. After Perkins gave the lead on the other end of the floor just moments ago. We played about 3 minutes of this second quarter. Kevin Rao with you from Ohio Dominican University. This is our last game today out of 7. .30-second timeout. Chan Trusley talking to his troops across the way from Westerville North. Of course, the state champion last year in Division II. So Aiken takes the 1 point lead back. Westerville North will bring it up against pressure. Cross-court pass to McCree. Now Perkins will run it. Gets the screen from King. Hook pass back to him. Underneath Cornett, but stolen away. All the way down. Rebound, there's King with it. Loses it. And it'll be Meddy and get it back. Cornett, the three, good! And it's stolen away. Here's Cornett again. Pass to McCree, lay it up and in. So a 4-point lead, that's as big as it's been for Westerville North here in the first half. Then stolen away again. Here's King. And it goes. McCree, the three, in and out. Underneath King to rebound, and his shot blocked. Kicks out to Perkins. Another three on the way. No. Go out of bounds and belong to Aiken. Go bring it to the length of the floor with pressure. A little man-to-man pressure put on by Westerville North. And it comes out of bounds. It'll belong to Aiken. Underneath the bucket. Inbounds. Looking for somebody to throw it to is McNeil. He'll drive it instead. Turn, look. Big pass out to Washington. Gets the screen from Bly. Stops, long three on the way, and he banks this one in. He's made three of some very long trays here in the first half. And Aiken back on top. Actually get to within one. 25-24. Spin, reverse. Out it comes to Cornett. Passes on the three. We'll take the 17-footer. Good. (27-24). Washington. Stops. Still getting a count here, but able to get to a new player. And Carr Short will draw the foul. That'll be just the first foul on Westerville North here in this second quarter. Dawson will come out to Bly. Bly will wait. Here comes Washington. Cornett tries to cut him off. Washington. Quick dribble. Long three on the way. And stepping in is Cornett looking for help. Gets it to Perkins. McCree cuts on the backside, finds Medane, and he'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Two shots coming up. Already a 3-point lead as Westerville North has battled back. First one good. Jacob Medane, a senior. Next one up, and that's good as well. Little push, good defense. And Washington very quick, brings it across all the way down the lane, dishes off to Bly, and he'll jam it. That was a no-doubter. He had a chance to do that earlier in the game, passed it up for some reason. Cornett, deep corner, the three. Six-point lead now for Westerville North. Washington working against Perkins. Come out top now to Ivan Colvin. Now Carr Short down the lane, and the runner. Westerville North doesn't waste any time. McCree's jumper no good. Carr Short brings it out. He'll bring it down himself. Spin. Might have taken steps. They're going to say now that the ball was hit during all of that. But turns it over nonetheless. McCree. Medane. And he'll bring it back to the top. Send Perkins over to the other side. A switch comes to Cornett now. McCree. Inside a minute. Stolen away. Here comes Washington. A little 2-on-1. the delay and off the board. That's Ivan Colvin for 2. 32-30. Cornett on the baseline. Back outside, McCree, the long 3, no. Ball on the floor, picked up by Bly. Shot clock turned off. Washington heads down the lane, loses the handle. There's Bly, though, and he'll put it up. Gets his own rebound with the left hand this time. Perkins down the floor, has got a chance. Long 3, no. And that will do it for our first half. It was an exciting one. Our final game of the day, 32-30. Westerville North will take a 2-point lead to the locker room at the half, and we'll take a break. We'll be back with exciting second half action after this halftime timeout.
What good is the best orthopedic care if it takes weeks to see a joint specialist? If joint issues are affecting your life, the joint experts at OrthoNeuro are here to help with next day scheduling with an orthopedic specialist. How does that sound? OrthoNeuro, for every motion in life.
This game is for the kids.
My name is Sydney Ompfer and I'm a junior here at East Knox. This past summer, our KMAC athletes gathered in Fredericktown to discuss how to improve sportsmanship throughout the year.
This game's about sportsmanship and respect.
I'll begin by asking everyone to support the dedication and hard work of each team and coach. We'd also like to thank the referees for taking the time to officiate the game we love.
We officiate for the love of the game.
We officiate for the kids.
Fans, we ask you to please be kind and respectful so that we can continue competing. Thank you for your time and support, and good luck to both teams.
Let's make this a fun experience for everyone here.
Respect the game.
Do me a favor, respect the game.
Life moves fast, and Buckeye is here to keep you moving. New dream job? Celebrate with a ride that feels just as exciting. Passing the keys to your new teen driver? Treat yourself to an upgrade you'll love. Family getting bigger? Buckeye's got the perfect spacious, safety-packed vehicle for every new arrival. Wherever life takes you, Buckeye Nissan, Georgesville Nissan, Buckeye Honda, and Buckeye Toyota are ready to drive you forward. Your life, your car, your choice. Choose Buckeye.
Kevin Rowell back with you at Ohio Dominican. We've got one more half of play here today, our 7th game, and it has been a good one. Westerville North up by 2 over Cincinnati Aiken. Some really good basketball players on the floor at the moment. This has been a good one. You know Westerville North's good. They have only lost 1 this season, and they are the defending state champions in Division II. It'll be Aiken to get the ball down a couple to start this third quarter. Washington working against Mahoney. Pass into the corner, quick shot. Misses underneath. Here comes Perkins. All the way, blocked by Bly. McCree finds King, who uses the basket to protect his shot. And Westerville North gets the first points in this second half, and out of bounds on the play by Carr Short. So Westerville North will bring it up. It'll be Perkins to run things. McCree out to King. King finds McCree, 3 on the way. He had a chance to set his feet, a little too strong. Mahoney, the rebound. He'll put it back up, straight up and down. The rebound to Carr Short. Cornett thinking about taking it away, couldn't get it. Quickly down, the little floater, and it'll be McCree to get the rebound. Perkins all the way down, lays it high off the board. No. Will come the other way quickly. Not much time here. And Carr Short gets it to go, flipped it back over his head. And shot down, and it's going to be off King's knee, out of bounds. We may have a number change. We're going to check into it here. I think 13 might be DeAndre Jenkins. We're going to go with that. Not the roster we were issued. Washington. Bly tried to kind of force one behind his back. No look. Knocked away, and that one will be knocked out of bounds and stay with Aiken. .15 on the shot clock. We're a little bit out of sync with it. Inbound. Washington, good pressure. Aiken able to handle it, and King will come down with the rebound. McCree, all the way down, knocked out of his hands. It'll go the other way as he got a hand back on it, trying to reel it back in. 2-point lead for Westerville North. Played just over a couple of minutes here in the third quarter. And DeAndre Jenkins knocked out of bounds. Jenkins just a sophomore. But a turnover, and they'll come back Westerville North way. Perkins going to work against Washington. It's 2 of the better players you're going to see right here. Perkins gets the screen from King. He'll kick it over to King. Down low, nice back screen. Cornett finds himself open, and he'll make the shot. 36-32 pressure in the backcourt. McNeil. And the shot, good, and it'll go to the line. Chris Washington Jr. Chance to get the Falcons to within 1. And the shot no good, and Perkins will be able to grab it after a bounce. 34-36. Westerville North 2-point lead in the basketball. King comes left side. McCree drives the baseline, kicks to King as he comes down the lane. Back out Cornett, long three on the way. Off the rim, and we're going to get a foul on the rebound. And that will go against Westerville North and Tyson Perkins. And inbound to Washington, and he'll bring it up. Guarded Medhani. And intercepted here, King, but then King throws it away. Shot clock should reset because King had the ball squarely, but I'm not sure what we're doing here. That is not what is happening. So we're a little bit too long now. Washington down the lane with his right hand, left-handed guy, couldn't get it to go. McCree will come the other way. Now we've got the clock reset. McCree's going to be hit over the arm from behind. That should go against Ivan Colvin. And we'll reset the shot clock once again. It is against Colvin, his third, only the first against Aiken here in the third quarter. McCree finds room, and he'll take the three. No. Big bounce, and King takes it away. Gets it back in the lane. He'll put it up, and he's fouled. So King will go to the line. Foul called on Kevin Bly. King's got 4 points. Make that 5. Has another one. This one good. Gets them both. And we're going to get a timeout called. We will stay right here with it. 4:06 to go in the third quarter here. Westerville now leading by 4. And we'll let you know tomorrow. We're going to start out at 11:15 tomorrow morning here on the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And we'll start things out with Fairfield Union and London, a couple of locals, because we're getting started in the morning. After that, it'll be New Carlisle to Tecumseh High School. If you go out, travel on 40 going toward Indiana, you'll eventually run right by the school that way. And they will play in our second game. They'll play Granville, who will be coming from the other direction into Columbus. Our third game, St. Clairsville and Bishop Reedy. The Red Devils, that's a little bit of a trip from St. Clairsville. A couple of hours. Bishop Reedy, not so much. Bishop Watterson then against Trotwood Madison in the fourth game. And then our finale for the entire weekend will be Marion Harding and Hamilton Township. Aiken will bring it the length of the floor, trailing by 4. And all the way down, Kevin Bly tries to go cross the lane, maybe a little too strong from the proximity, and it will go to Westerville South. McCree gets the screen out high from Oconti. Medhani now And Cornett had to retrieve it, gets it back to Medhani. Fakes, goes to the corner. Good look, but misses everything long. That was Nate Roman on the shot. Ends up with Aiken all the way down. Shot block. Cornett got a hand on it. And come right back with the two. Two-point lead. Westerville North to basketball. McCree, the spin move taken away from him by Washington. Down off the back of the rim, good. In the lane, Cornett battles away. He'll put it up, and we're going to say it's a held ball first. The arrow goes to Westerville North. They'll keep it in their end. King back in, and Perkins in. Cornett will sit down for the moment, as will Medhani. Inbounds pass. Comes into the wing. Oconte will get it out top to Perkins. Looking for a screen, gets one from King. The roll, King down the left side. His shot blocked by Bly, but then stolen back by Perkins. McCree, the three, no. Underneath, and the grab by hook pass underneath, gets away. Who can go get it? Oconte, I think, the last to touch it. And Medhani back in, sitting down is Roman for Westerville North. And see who will get to inbound it. Issa Koida. Nope. Be Samuel Griffin. Griffin. Gets it into McNeil, knocked away. Here's Perkins. Down, lays it up. No, good defense by Washington. He wanted a goaltend. And good shot from DeAndre Jenkins. And just like that, Aiken on top, 40-38. King all the way down, misses the layup from the left side. Torn out of there by DeAndre Jenkins. Dribbles down to the block, up and under, lays it up and in. Minute 25 to go third quarter. Suddenly it's a 4-point lead for Aiken. King underneath, hook pass to the top. McCree stops. King, hands behind to Perkins. And he'll dish it to the right side. The layup blocked. Here comes Washington the other way. McCree going with him. He'll go up and block it himself. Good patience by McCree. 2-on-1. Bounce pass left side. It'll go in. And he's fouled. Nice play by Desmond Oconte, the senior. He'll go to the line to get his team, he hopes, within one. Cornett waiting to come in for Westerville North. Free throw up, good. (42-41). The Warriors get to within a point, and they'll put pressure on in the backcourt. Inside a minute in this third quarter, all the way down. McNeil, no good on the layup. Washington, the rebound, knocked out of his hands, and King will collect it. Perkins works off the screen from King all the way in the lane. loops it up and good. I don't know how I found room. Westerville North back in the lead. Shot clock off. Washington off the board and good. Tell you, this guy's something special. He's got 18. McCree. Inside 10 seconds. Perkins down the lane, and he'll put it up, and he'll be fouled. He actually does that with 1.1. Perkins will go to the line to shoot a couple. His team down by 1. As we have wound almost out here in the third quarter. And he gets the first to tie the game. He's got 5. Can take the lead again with this. And he gets the roll. 45-44, long shot's not going to get there. And that will do it for our third quarter. 45-44, Westerville North with the 1-point lead going to the final frame, or at least that's what's scheduled. We'll see what actually happens when we come back. We'll be back in just a moment.
Life moves fast, and Buckeye is here to keep you moving. New dream job? Celebrate with a ride that feels just as exciting. Passing the keys to your new teen driver? Treat yourself to an upgrade you'll love. Family getting bigger? Buckeye's got the perfect spacious, safety-packed vehicle for every new arrival. Wherever life takes you, Buckeye Nissan, Georgesville Nissan, Buckeye Honda, and Buckeye Toyota are ready to drive you forward. Your life, your car, your choice. Choose Buckeye.
It's been a good one here in our finale on day 2 of 3. A couple of free throws from Tyson Perkins, the junior. Gives Westerville North the lead with 1.1 seconds in the third. Then time ran out. So we will reload the clock for quarter number 4. Some pressure on the ball. Be Samuel Griffin to come over and get it. Working his way, tries to dump it low for Jenkins, stolen away. Cornett, left side of the rim, lays it in. Such great body control. Team up now by 3. Washington. Working against Cornett. Jenkins against King. Jenkins still getting the count. They're going to start a new count as he stops the ball. Washington, the long 3, no. To the corner. Chasing it down was Colvin. And we'll start again. As they start again with the clock, and it goes out of bounds and will belong to Westerville North. Full court pressure from Aiken. Perkins gets the screen from King. Pretty stout screen right there. Jumper from the free throw line. Bounce around. King, a good rebound on the backside. Perkins into the lane. Little shovel pass. Cornett uses the rim as a shield and lays it in. Ahead it comes. Stolen by Medhani. Cornett. Quickly down, but was for McCree. It'll be knocked out of bounds. So just like that, a 5-point lead. As Westerville North has turned up the heat a little bit. And inbounds, can't get it in, and to go out of bounds, belong back to Aiken. Aiken having trouble getting it in. They're going to cut up. It's going to be 5 before they can get the timeout. It'll go the other way. 6:33 to go in this fourth quarter. Medhani will inbound it right in front of his bench. Corner to McCree. Thought about reversing, now does down the baseline. Tried to grab away from him, get it to Cornett, and then exit the lane. Cornett spins, waits, goes up off the board too hard. King the rebound. Boy, he's been a beast underneath. McCree, the 3, good! 52-44. Washington now working against Perkins. Bly ready to set a screen. Now he'll use it as Westerville North switches off. King now. Long 3 on the way. Perkins gets the rebound. Little 3-on-2. Goes around the right side. Lays it up with the left hand. Good. What balance. And we're going to get a timeout called by Aiken as they find themselves down just like that, down by 10. They were down by 1 coming into the quarter. Before you know it, double-digit lead now for Westerville North. Full timeout called by the Aiken Falcons. Head coach Sean Davis over here there talking to his troops. They have the ability to score a bunch in a hurry, so 10 points probably not going to bother him too much, other than the fact that Westerville North's found some steam, and I think that was another reason for the timeout. Not only get some instruction, but also try to cool off the Warriors. It's our last one today. So glad if you've been along with us. We appreciate that. As with any time you do 7 games, we've had some couple of rough patches on the technology. We hope you've hung in there with us. We appreciate it. So we played a little over 2 minutes of this fourth quarter, and again, a big 10-point lead for Westerville North. Aiken will need to bring it the length of the floor with man-to-man pressure put on by Westerville North. I thought they were close to a 5, and maybe a little, just a nudge from Ivan Colvin. And stolen away, Medhani has it. To Cornett, taken out of his hands, but then Perkins and his pass will be intercepted. Ahead it goes, and the dunk in a convincing way. And another timeout called quickly. DeAndre Jenkins, 2 points with an exclamation point there, to make it an 8-point lead, 54-46. And again, coach is trying to measure out. They may wish they had these timeouts a little bit later because we got a lot of basketball to go in this fourth quarter. Westerville North coming in with just 1 loss on the season. Undefeated in OCC play. The Aiken Falcons at 8-5. Coming in from the Cincinnati area, coached by Sean Davis. Shan Trusley, former player at Westerville North, is the head coach there. He's been in that system for decades, one way or the other. Of course, winning the state championship last year in Division II. A lot of people thought they'd have done just fine in Division I. So Westerville North will bring it the length of the court. Perkins crossing it over to McCree. King in the corner will set a screen as McCree finds some open for the 3, and he gets it. Created a little space for him around King and gets it to go. 11-point lead. I think that's as big as it's been for Westerville North. Washington working against Perkins. Nice move to get himself open. but not able to find any of the rim. The putback good. That's Jaden McNeil. 57-48. Westerville North taking a little bit of time in this half-court possession. And then the pass is intercepted, and going down and laying it in, Ivan Colvin. That's what you didn't want to happen. And we get a timeout in play, and a coach is not very happy on the other side of the floor. I think we've solved all of that. And Perkins will get it in the backcourt with his team up by 7. Knocked away, we'll inbound it again. This time it's McCree in the backcourt. Drives right side, kicked out of his hands, gets it back. Finds himself open in the corner. This one doesn't go. But there's Perkins back to McCree. Medhani crosses over, hands behind to McCree. McCree on the drive, spins. Jenkins prevented him from getting all the way in. McCree fakes, he'll take the 3 from the top. Nope, but there's Medhani back to Cornett. Down the baseline he comes, a little loop-de-loop, lays it in. $59-50, and gonna get a foul. Three and a half minutes on the clock. We'll reset the play clock on the floor. That is our first foul of this fourth quarter, and we played, 4.5 minutes? And again knocked out of bounds. .30 seconds on the shot clock. McNeil working against McCree, almost poked away, and now is this. Cornett got a hand on it. Blocked as they try to get it to Perkins. He'll corral it and get it back out top as we head to the 3-minute mark. Medhani out top to Cornett. Hook pass, Perkins left wing. Looks, will go to King out top. Now Medhani as they move it around the perimeter. Layup underneath. No, but a foul. It'll be the junior Tyson Perkins headed to the line. He's got 8 so far in this one. Make it a 10-point lead, and does. Boy, that is silky smooth on that shot. Does look a lot, somebody just said Mike Conley-esque. He does look a lot like a young Mike Conley. That is a great compliment. 10-point lead, make it 11. 2:50 to go. Inbounds, it comes to McNeil. Coeta, and he'll bring it up. Double teamed. Still double teamed, looking for help. Knocked out of his hand. It's going to go out of bounds. And I think it went off his leg. That's not the way the referees see it. So, I got to be honest, I agree with some of the fans. Referee was down the line just a little bit. We have a really good look at it. Here comes Washington, working against King. King doing a good job. Now down the right side, puts it up from the left side, and there's Cornett on the rebound. Ahead it comes Perkins. Perkins down the baseline, lays it up and in. I don't know how he found room. He literally put that off the back of the iron. It's a 13-point lead now as we get toward the minute. King will step on the line as he tries to save it, but a good job, good hustle on defense. Some fans, I think, believe this one might be over. We're headed to the exit. Inbounds comes to Jenkins. Backs his way in, and a foul on King. That's only the third foul of this fourth quarter against Westerville North, but it'd be a two-shot because he was shooting it. Jenkins has 16. Chris Washington Jr. leads his squad with 18, although that one gives Jenkins 17. Catch him here with this free throw. 12-point lead now for Westerville North. Next one, good. So a couple of players with 18 for the Aiken Falcons. We're going to get a timeout called by Aiken. 22 points for Tony Cornett for Westerville North. He leads the way. 15 from Elijah McCree and 12 from Tyson Perkins, who had just a few in the first half. He's really had a good second half. So 2:01 left in this fourth quarter. And Westerville North will inbound it underneath the Aiken bucket, bring it all the way down the floor against some pretty good pressure, I'm guessing. Now, interestingly enough, Aiken only one foul, so they've got 3 fouls to give before Westerville North would be in the bonus. Again, that's a double bonus, 2 free throws. It's a long talk. We had a full timeout there. It'll be Jacob Medhani to inbound it. And he gets it into Perkins, working against McNeil. Remember, the shot clock in effect, so you can't just try to run things out here. Long pass to McCree. McCree, and he'll dribble it, just lost the handle. I think he was getting ready to pass it and just couldn't find it with his offhand. Jenkins to throw it in, goes to McNeil. Into the corner, the fake, the drive down the baseline, and up and in. Ivan Colvin. Perkins to Cornett. And we're going to get a foul that'll send the junior Tony Cornett to the line. Fourth foul called on Issa Koida. Still not a bonus. Got 3 fouls to give, now 2 to give. Cornett, he would normally take that under normal circumstances. He'll give it to Perkins. King comes over to set the screen. Perkins will just keep going. And we're going to get a 5 count. Perkins could have just stopped to halt that count. Said he kept on dribbling and he drew it. Aiken down by 9 now. Long 3, no. Rebound comes to King, and they will foul him under the bucket. Again, that is only the 3rd team foul on Aiken, so no shooting going on. We're at 56.1 seconds. And a big 9-point lead for Westerville North. Ball taken away underneath on the floor. And what are we going to get? And we're going to get it counted in a free throw. Interesting. So Aiken with 57 and a free throw coming up for Ivan Colvin. Free throw, nope. And the rebound pulled down by Aiken. Washington drives, puts it up in the lane and gets it. They've scored a bunch in a hurry now. It's a 4-point game just like that. Cornett to King. Could have laid it in, decided not to. We're going to get a timeout. We'll reset our clock. 31 seconds left in this. And just like that, a bunch of scoring for Aiken. They're actually going to pull it back out. That was the fourth foul, and we're going to get another foul. Sorry about that. That was the fourth foul, the last one they had to give, and now we'll have the fifth foul. That'll send McCree to the line with a 4-point lead and 29.3 seconds, and the shot clock turned off. Free throw good. 64-58. Sorry if we put one on the wrong side there earlier. 64-58, 6 points. If he makes this, we're going to get Desmond. He does, and here comes Desmond Oconte. So 7 points now. That's a 3-possession game. Quickly down Washington. They'll just let him go and lay it in. Timeout called quickly. And 22.5. Again, a 2-possession game with a 5-point difference. 22.5. 5 points. 65-60. Westerville North on top. Cincinnati Aiken, a little bit of a spurt there to get themselves within 4. Westerville North with the ball, but they've made their free throws. Let's see what they do coming out of the break, having to go full court. Boy, I tell you, 2 possessions, anything can happen. So don't go anywhere. Our final game today, we'll have 5 more tomorrow for you, starting at 11:15. Now we're ready. Boy, that was a long time. That might have, I'm not sure who's keeping their hand on the button over there. So again, Westerville North will bring it all the way down the floor. Cincinnati Aiken cheerleaders are here today, and they are making some noise for some good defense to be played here. It'll be Medhani to toss it in. And he finds right underneath with 22.0. We were a little quick on the trigger there. And it'll be Tyson Perkins to the line to shoot a couple. See if he can get it back to a 3-point or 3-possession lead. 7 points if he makes them both. First one up and off the front of the rim, so it's going to be 2 possessions no matter what. Jenkins in, Bly in with 2 tall guys for Cincinnati Aiken. Perkins will have another one. And up and in and out. Still 5 points. Pass ahead's going to be thrown away. Oh, that hurts if you're Aiken. 15.9. Medhani to throw it in. And he'll go with Cornett, who breaks free down low, and he'll lay it up and in, and that should do it. Washington loses the hand, will go out of bounds and belong to Westerville North, and that will do it. 7.3. But that was a big bucket by the junior Tony Cornett. Inbounds comes to Perkins, and nobody going to do anything about it. He doesn't have to do anything but hold on to it. It's exactly what he does, and that will do it. Big win for Westerville North here today. The final 67-60. It was a good battle. We saw a lot of good players in this one. Let's see who they name as the stars of the game. We'll let you know that before we let you go. And teams shaking hands first. Chris Washington Jr. for Aiken, no surprise there. Tony Cornett, number 1, is the player of the game for Westerville North. That's going to do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow with 5 of them. We hope that you will be with us. We thank you for being with us today. For our engineer today, Alex Rao, and for my color announcer most of the day today, the Hall of Famer, Ray Corbett, I'm Kevin Rao. Good night, everyone.